The biggest things that you need to do as a business owner to move things forward is stop blaming other things outside of you for why you can't build your business. I see oftentimes people are doing this where they're blaming their situations, their time, their family, their friends, the opinions of people, their church, their financial resources, their knowledge, their mentor, their coach, whatever you need, people will come up with reasons, and this is a natural human thing, to blame other people, other things, other circumstances for why we can't move forward. The truth is the only reason that your business isn't where you want it to be is because you've chosen for it to be right where it's at right now. And I know that that sounds harsh. The reason that that's true is because it's a choice to stay doing what you're doing right now. It's also a choice to learn what you don't know, to be teachable, to discover new ways of doing things, to test things out. It's a choice to not test things out and to stay stuck right where you are and to let your situations be more of a priority than going forward. And so the first step for business owners to get progress in their business is to stop blaming everything outside of them for why they're not getting progress, and to start to take ownership over that, to have extreme ownership of why things aren't working out, saying the reason why they're not working out, you need to tell yourself this, is because I've chosen to do these things. You've chosen your family as a priority. You've chosen your life as a priority. You've chosen these things. We need to stop using even what we love as a blame. I'm not blaming my wife for why I'm not building my business. I've chosen to spend time with her. I've chosen to prioritize our family. When we get out of the cycle of blaming other people and situations and circumstances for why we are where we are, why we're feeling a certain way, and we just start taking ownership of our choices, we become so much more powerful to be able to go after our dreams, to go after our goals. Nothing outside of you is responsible for where your business is at today, except for you choosing where you want it to be. You want it to be differently? Choose something differently. Prioritize things differently. Move things around. Have those hard conversations. Reach out to people. Be willing to be judged by people. Be willing to experience uncomfortable things. Be willing to make mistakes and fail and test things out to discover what's going to work. Or you can choose to just stay in your comfort zone and never do any of that. That's your choice 100%. As a business owner, you are choosing every single day. Are you going to move things forward? Are you going to stay right where you are? Or are you going to keep moving backwards? That's it. Nothing else is to blame. Nobody's attitudes, no family, no friends, no spouse, nothing is to blame for why things are where they are, but you choosing where they want to be. And so when you have that position, you can get up every single day, say, I'm going to get up a little bit earlier. I'm going to reorganize my life. I'm going to choose to do something differently. I'm going to choose to get out of this toxic relationship that I'm in. I'm going to choose to get into a new situation. I'm going to choose to spend a little bit more time growing personally and reading personal development books and not spending time on Netflix or video games. You might notice I got all my video games behind here, but I still choose to spend time reading personal development, growing and building my business. It's a choice. You're not a victim to what's happening outside of you. You're not a victim to your circumstances. You're not a victim to the scenarios or the people around you. You are the one that gets to choose. Are you going to do something different today? Are you going to do something differently tomorrow? Or are you going to stay right where you're at, right where you've been, right where everything's been going, right where everything's stuck? That's your choice. It's up to you. Are you going to take ownership or are you going to keep blaming? You can't do both. So as long as you keep blaming everything, that you're just going to hold yourself back. That's it. As long as we blame, we are holding ourselves back. As long as we have the blame cycle going, we are saying, I'm going to stay stuck right here because I don't want to be responsible for my life and I want somebody else to live my life for me and I want other people to be the reason why my life is where it's at. It's a choice. It's a choice of yours to blame everybody. It's a choice of yours to give up the control of your life to other people. If that's what you're choosing, you're not going to build a business that's going to be successful. It's just not possible. It's not possible to grow a successful business with that mindset, with that attitude. And so when you shift that, when you shift into taking ownership of your decisions, your choices, and your responsibilities, and you become a responsible adult, a responsible human for what you're doing, you can start to do differently than what you've been doing up to this moment in time and get a different result. You could get a different result in your business by doing these things, by taking ownership over what you're doing every single day, and you're choosing to do what's going to work and what's not. And so the choice is yours. What are you going to keep doing? Blaming everything? Blaming whatever, the economy, the world? Again, I hear a lot of people talk about their family, their spouse, their kids. The kids one really hard when I hear that, because like you should own the fact that you're taking care of your kids. Like, they're not responsible and to blame for why you're not reaching your goals. You're choosing to take care of them. Own that. Own those good choices. Embrace them. Stop using things as a scapegoat and a blame for why you're not where you're at. Start owning things where you're at and start choosing to prioritize and do the activities that you need to do. Every single day, we have a choice to make. Am I going to complain? Am I going to whine? Am I going to get up in the morning and say, oh, it's too hard, I just can't do anything? Or am I going to do something differently? Am I going to start to move the needle forward in my life? And if you're somebody that needs some help knowing what direction to take in your business to get those results, again, I have almost 100 episodes on my podcast where I walk you through step by step how to do that in your life and in your business. Check out the Grow Your Life podcast on my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com. I think it's really going to bless you and help you break through some of these patterns that you've been in. You can look up hashtag Grow Your Life, all one word, on a podcasting app. You can listen to it on my website. Listen, I know that you can change your life because I used to be in that cycle where I was blaming everybody else. You can change it if you choose to, or you can stay right where you're at by choosing that you don't want to move forward. That's it. Those are the only two options you got. Those are the only two options on planet Earth. What are you going to choose today? I believe in you, and I know that you can move forward, but it's your choice. It's up to you